then we only want to buy here. Okay. In this case, the trend was actually up, so we did not take the largest trade, we only took this one.
Trend was defined in the weekly time.
We'll come to that. I'll tell you exactly how to define the trend, not using moving averages and stuff like that. Right? The whole point of using pivots is to get away from whatever indicator based or whatever chart pattern based systems that you use. You know, this is a slow stochastics. Figure the sell signal here, gives a sell signal here. Right? There are no pivots at these prices in this time frame. Still it's giving sell signals. Right? Finally, for the next week, the pivots are, the prices finally is able to test the resistance. इस केस में ट्रेंड अप है तो आगे ट्रेड नहीं लेंगे. The point is just to explain that the stochastics will, even in a profitable trade, it will get you in a lot later and it will take you out here. The pivots could have done that a lot more quickly. We could have actually capitalized on trading with the trend, that second part of the trade. These are the central pivots, that is R1, I hope that's as clear. In an expansion, we want to buy the breakout, right? We want to follow with the trend, right? So we buy here, we set a target there.
Why we won't get our R2 and R3?
Sir,
इस तरह कैसे पता कि R2 क्या है?
मैं बताता हूँ आपको. We were going to actually come to this, but आपने पूछ लिया, so I'll explain it to you here only. See, when it does touch R2, there is, you see this bar, पूरा ऊपर जाके यहाँ तक नीचे आ गया. Next bar, फिर resistance लिया. तीसरा बार ऊपर चली गया और फाइनली नीचे ही आ गया. है ना? यहाँ देखिए, इसको टेस्ट किया, immediately resistance ले रहा है, right? बहुत टाइम तक यहाँ पे जूझता रहा इसके साथ. Finally it was able to break out, right? और यहाँ पे तो ये टर्न ही हो गया. हम सीधा, see, all of these will provide some kind of resistance. Okay? You can structure your exits partially also. What I do is that I trail my stops. तो जैसे अगर मैंने यहाँ एंटर किया ना, तो जो प्रीवियस बार है उसके लो पे मेरा इनिशियल स्टॉप रहेगा. ओके? Once the market has broken out here, जब तक तो ये रेजिस्टेंस ले रहा है, जब तक तो ठीक है. एक बार ये ब्रेकआउट हो गया, then my stop is here. Okay? When this has happened, ये इसके ऊपर क्लोज हो गया ना, आगे का अभी नहीं पता है हमें. ये इसके ऊपर क्लोज हो गया, we assume this is a breakout. So we place the stop here. And finally here, ये actually यहाँ इतना clear नहीं है. This was sort of just closing above this. You can set your stop here. Even if it is not closing above that, ना R4 पे आप अपना stop off टाइप कर लो या exit कर लो, जो भी. तो उसके बाद कोई और pivot है नहीं.
So your methodology is low of the previous bar is your stop loss.
Yeah.
Simple.
No, low of the previous bar.
That is not a
The
strategy.
previous bar, that's your stop loss strategy, not the
That
entire.
is one of the stop loss
That's what
strategies
you
that
usually
that I use in case of an expansion breakout. You know, a strategy is a very you need to have different systems for different time frames. You need to have different systems for expansion, different for contraction, and they will have different management techniques.
Now just taking this example only. In this
Taking
example,
this
your
example,
strategy is low, exit
Yeah.
with the low of the
You
previous
can
bar.
use the ATR exit also.
Yeah, anything, but
You can use anything.
Yeah.
This is one method of trailing stops. Okay, जो pivot के basis पे ही आपको मिल जाता है, right?
So while exiting, should one wait for R4 only or one can exit
No,
before that
no.
also?
How can we say कि see ये सब levels है ना, ये हमारे लिए, ये market के लिए नहीं है. Market वहाँ बैठा नहीं है कि वो R4 तक ही जाके reverse करेगा या S4 तक ही जाके reverse करेगा. It's not going to happen. Every time this doesn't happen. These charts, most of these are cherry picked because they fit. Most of them. Okay, but mark these levels on your chart and you will be amazed by how accurate they are. I'm not kidding you. Don't start trading them right away from Monday. ठीक है, एक दो महीना इनको देखिए, इनफैक्ट ज़्यादा देखिए इनको, and create a methodology around these pivots, and then you can really, I'm telling you, if you're not able to make money right now, this can turn it all around. And that's a big statement to make, but it can. It's all up to you. Anyway,
So the accuracy level for every time frame is the same, मतलब based on this.
हाँ, but ट्रेडिंग स्ट्रैटेजीज डिफर कर जाती हैं, जो टेक्निक्स डिफर कर जाती हैं. माने कि आप अगर आप डे ट्रेडर हैं तो डे ट्रेडिंग में देयर इज अ यू नो पिवट्स के अराउंड पे आप अगर प्रॉपरली 3-4 घंटे के ट्रेड्स लेना चाहते हैं वो भी आपको मिलेंगे. ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंटली आपको स्कैल्पिंग की अपॉर्चुनिटीज बहुत मिल जाएंगी. 15 मिनट 30 मिनट प्राइस लेवल पहले से मालूम है, आप ऑर्डर डाल के रखो और अपना प्लान पहले से रेडी करके रखो, एंड यू नो कीप डूइंग द whatever plan you make, you keep sticking to that, and if that has an edge, it will definitely make some money for you. But the way that let's say a weekly pivots will be traded, or the way that a monthly pivots will be traded, will be very different from a way you know, let's say yearly pivots or intraday pivots are traded, obviously. So the execution techniques आपको different चाहिए, the size of the moves will be very different, the risk rewards keep shifting all the time, you know. Why I shift the stops there is because of this, you know, that एक बार एक resistance cross हो जाए तो वहाँ पे support आ जाना चाहिए. Right? That is a normal, that is one thing about classical technical analysis that I agree. Most of the other things I don't agree with. At least, that's my observation, you know, it's not a personal thing. आप अगर use करते हैं and if it works for you, keep using it. Now, how do we tell the trend? That was, I believe, your question. You know, in an uptrend, the supports will not get broken. Not even S1. ठीक है? अगर हो भी जाएगा ना, तो क्लोज नहीं हो पाएगा उसके नीचे अगर वो ट्रेंड वैलिड है तो. ठीक है? In a downtrend, the market will not be able to close above R1.
Just one question. You will use this methodology on Nifty and on stocks also?
See, technical analysis should be used on liquid things. I personally trade only Nifty and Bank Nifty, right? But इसको हमने कुछ stocks पे test किया है. Some of the larger stocks, or I would say larger capitalization market cap stocks, they do tend to follow these pivots. But अगर you know, basically pivots are points where smart money is willing to buy and sell. अगर वो stock में smart money है ही नहीं है, तो pivot का क्या फायदा होने वाला है?
No, I made the point just to say I use a similar approach and it works very well on Nifty, Bank Nifty, but if you move it to IT sector, it will not work well. So.
I actually don't trade the IT sector, but I assume that उसके अंदर अगर आप IT sector में अगर आप monthly pivots निकाल के test करोगे ना, तो वहाँ काम करता है, and उसमें जो duration of the trades भी थोड़ा बड़ा होता है. See, every security has a, it's more suited to a particular type of trading or investing or whatever. Stocks are actually not suited for trading at all. Actually, you know, people love to trade them. People love to, you know, do day trading and all that exciting gambling business, but उससे कुछ होता नहीं है, उससे पैसे नहीं बनते. वो stocks usually random होते हैं और वो you know it's Like I know, I know why you're smiling, but I have to be dispassionate. And
No, I'm actually agreeing with you. I don't trade stocks at all.
I know. I don't think any professional can afford to. It just loses too much money. I have done that, we have all done that. टीवी पे सुना जाके खरीद लिया या फिर उस पे कोई एक स्कैन करके लिस्ट बनाए, लिस्ट कल के लिए ये बाय आ सकता है, इनमें सेल आ सकता है, एल्गोरिदम्स डिज़ाइन किए, सब बहुत मेहनत करके किया। रोज़ 6-6, 7-7 घंटे लगा रहे हैं, 100-200 चार्ट सीख रहे हैं और कभी पैसे नहीं बने उसमें। मतलब बने लक से बंदे उसके अंदर ना, कि एक ही दिन में आपका आईटी में चारों स्टॉक्स का बाय आ गया और उस दिन आईटी इंडेक्स में बहुत बड़ी रैली हो गई, तो आप सोच रहे हो कि आप जीनियस हो, जबकि ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, है ना। स्टॉक्स आर मोस्टली रैंडम, दे आर नॉट सूटेड फॉर ट्रेडिंग, दैट्स द ट्रूथ। आई डोंट थिंक मोस्ट पीपल विल टेल यू दैट, बट प्लीज ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड, इन ट्रेडिंग वी वांट जितने लॉन्ग्स हैं उतने ही शॉर्ट्स होने चाहिए, तभी वहाँ पे टेक्निकल एनालिसिस काम करने वाला है। स्टॉक्स में ये ट्रू नहीं है, इंडाइसेस में ये ट्रू है, कमोडिटीज में ये ट्रू है, करेंसीज में ये ट्रू है, यहाँ पर टेक्निकल एनालिसिस काम करता है, राइट। द पॉइंट इज दैट जब ये हो जाए, एक बार एक हम एस्टैब्लिश ट्रेंड में है और R1 के ऊपर मार्केट जाके उसके ऊपर ही क्लोज हो जाए, then we assume that the trend has changed. We can be wrong. Okay? ये कोई रूल नहीं है कि तब ट्रेंड बदल ही गया, जरूरी नहीं है। और दूसरी चीज, मान ये अब जैसे ये डेज है, राइट, ऑल ऑफ दीज आर डेज रिप्रेजेंटेड ऑन अ स्मॉलर टाइम फ्रेम। This entire thing could have been just a correction of the weekly uptrend. I'll repeat. This entire short-term downtrend could have been just a correction of the expiry or a weekly uptrend or of a higher frame uptrend, or vice versa. This entire thing can be a. So we need to look at least one time frame higher and gauge कि वहाँ का trend क्या है। अगर हम position trading करते हैं, अगर हम मंथली पिवट्स को यूज़ करते हैं, एक्सपायरी लेवल के पिवट्स को यूज़ करते हैं, तो हमें ये गेज करना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि क्वार्टरली पिवट्स कैसे वेव कर रहे हैं, वहाँ पे ट्रेंड क्या है, और हम उसी डायरेक्शन में ट्रेड करेंगे ज़्यादातर। ओके, दिस इज जस्ट अ वे टू टेल द ट्रेंड, दिस इज नॉट अ कंप्लीट ट्रेडिंग सिस्टम बाय इन इटसेल्फ। मंडे से जाके अगर R1 का ब्रेक हो जाता है तो उसे खरीदना मत शुरू कर दीजिएगा। इट्स प्रॉब्ली वन ऑफ द वर्स्ट थिंग्स यू कैन डू। विल कम टू द रीजन व्हाई। Once a trend has been established, we want to buy the market on the dips towards the central pivot range or top central, central pivot, bottom central। यहाँ पे जब dips होंगे तो हम उन्हें खरीदना चाहते हैं। The centrals are basically designed to catch the dips or the rallies within a downtrend. So I'll repeat. We wait. या तो ये R2 के ऊपर ही क्लोज हो गया, R1 अगर मान लो यहाँ कहीं था कि R1 के ऊपर आके क्लोज हो गया। Now we want to buy the dip in the next time period. Thankfully that dip comes, right? So now I would like to tell you all that we bought here. It's not true. We actually bought here.
Sorry, I want to ask a question later. How do you know the uptrend is established before we start buying on dips? I mean, buying on dips.
Once the market has closed above R1.
On a higher time frame.
No, on your time frame.
On that same time
On
frame.
that same time frame.
So on a weekly chart, if it's closed above R1, then on a weekly chart you start buying on dips.
Yeah. We can go wrong, no?
No,
Stop loss hit हो जाएगा.
Yes, I understand. But just trying to understand.
That is the underlying concept. That is also not a strategy in itself. That is also just a concept that The idea is we need to buy on dips. Once the market has closed above R1 in our time frame, whatever time frame we